Yeah, it's right. We in here. Yep. Future music. I got some good music coming soon in the future. Now, like I told you before, the EP, or I call it the album, the short album. The album, Everything's Under Control, will be dropping June 14th. June 14th, Everything's Under Control will be dropping. Dope ass records on there, and some dope ass concepts, pushing the line, but not going too far to turn people off. Okay. What else I got? This year I'm dropping another EP. I'm not gonna say when, I'm not gonna say what, but this year I'm gonna drop another EP. I know everyone will be surprised, and they're gonna also be like, they're gonna appreciate it. It's gonna be from a whole total different perspective. It's something you can enjoy annually. But yeah, a lot of artists can drop their shit quick, and I ain't knocking them, but my process takes me a little bit more time, because this is really a slow cook, home cooked meal. A slow home cooked meal. When you fucking with me, you getting a slow home cooked meal. This right here is a slow home cooked meal. Something that's gonna put some meat and substance on your bones. It's gonna fill your stomach up, with nutrients, not processed ingredients that you get nothing from. So this music is like, you don't have to have a lot of it to fill you up, because it has so much substance. If you look at vegetables, which is things that in fruits, stuff that I call real food. If you look at fruits and vegetables, you can't eat a lot of it. You can't pig out on fruits and vegetables like you can on junk food, candy, and all of this processed stuff. Now, you can pig out on all of that stuff, but real food, you can't pig out on it. So you don't need a lot of it. That's why I'm giving you 2 EPs. It's going to be real slow home cooked meals. It's going to be substance, and it's going to put meat on your bones. And I promise you, it's going to give your ears eargasms. Food for thought. Food for growth. You know what I'm saying? Pushing the boundaries. But speaking what's on everyone's mind, in some instances, it's a lot of things we all go through that we don't speak about ever. But it's a known unknown that we all go through it, and we all deal with it. And I'm gonna talk about it. It's just gonna sound crazy for you to hear me talk about it like that, in that tone, and not hear the records. Once you hear the records and come back and listen to what I'm saying, you will fully understand what I'm saying. It sounds fucking crazy, because I hear how crazy it sounds to the unheard ear. But once that ear has experience, then you will know. Oh yeah, I understand what he's saying. But then at the first of the year, somewhere around there, I'm gonna drop a full-length project. A full-length project. A full-length project, you heard me? A full-length project of good music. And like I was saying with the slow cooked meal too, before I get off onto the new project that's gonna be coming, the new projects that's coming out. Yeah. With these new projects, they just slow cooked meals. All these projects, really. None of them. All of them was slow cooked meals. All of them. None of them was, processed. It was all, organically done and grown and put together. So that's what takes time. You don't want nothing rushed. And I can't rush it anyway. If it ain't right, it just ain't right. But I will give you what's right. You feel what I'm saying? A nigga is always working. Me, I'm always working, doing something with that music. If it ain't producing the music, then it's writing the music. I'm my own producer. I'm producing this shit. I'm in the lab making these beats. You know, I'm not just whipping something together with no computer program. Nothing is making these sounds for me. I'm having to program all of these sounds that you hear. I'm programming it. I'm programming that on the drum machine and the keyboard. I'm giving up the drum machine, but I'm not giving up the keyboard. I rarely show the keyboard. I rarely show it. Hell of a keyboard though. It has been used to make several hit records. I wanted to say another big ass word with my stupid ass, but it has been used to make a lot of hit records. And I would just say Jermaine Dupri used it to make what's that record? The Grill song with Paul Wall and Nelly. Yep, he used it on that shit. But that'll be for you to find out. But anyway, yeah, these damn records, man, I'm taking my time and putting that shit together. Not really taking my time because I set deadlines for myself, and I'm like, hey, I have to meet this deadline with this, and this needs to be done by then. This needs to be done like this, blase, blase, blase. But I can't necessarily make myself rap. You feel what I'm saying? I want to rap, but I can't make myself come up with a record like right on the spot sometimes. A lot of these ideas are like new. They like new waters and new territories that I'm charting. Meaning that it's no other songs that existed that's talking about this. I'm talking about it from my own perspective. I'm not listening to nobody else's record and biting they shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody like, and then this is what I'm saying too. My music is organic. I'm not biting this beat. KLC is like my main influence as far as making beats and beats by the pound. But the reason I'm saying KLC is because he a drummer. And my strong point with producing is with the drum machine. So I originally, patterned myself after Beats by the Pound and DJ Paul and Juicy J. That's who I originally patterned myself after. Now, when you listen to my production, you will hear some resemblance of KLC, but you won't hear KLC. I can make it sound like KLC because I studied him, but it's not to do that. I come from that school, so to speak, but I have my own flavor. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this shit my own way. But the reason I'm saying that is to give you a reference point of my production. Now, my rap style is all over the place. It's all over the place. It's unorthodox. You cannot coach it. It does not follow a fucking single. It doesn't follow a sequence or a cadence. It jumps all over the fucking place. It's not a smooth rap. It's not smooth at all. That shit ain't smooth. And I listen to people that rap, I might be grilled out nicely, in my white tee, on South Beach, with my white feet. VV has studied. You see what I'm saying? That shit got a bounce and it got that cadence and that shit got a hell of a pattern. But my shit ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Okay. Life as we know it will never be the same. COVID came and changed the game. Wearing masks and gloves, losing people you love. Chunking the deuce instead of masks and gloves. Chunking the deuce instead of daps and hugs. I don't want to die or be sick, but I wonder how they make a vaccine so quick. A lady died in Virginia. It's a sad scene. Hours after taking the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? So my shit is going like that. It's gonna be different all over the motherfucking place. Now I may keep a pattern I'm gonna say a pattern. I'm gonna keep a little bounce pattern or a little bounce and a little pattern for a couple bars, but then it's gonna go to something else. And I wish I could write that shit all in one tone. You know what I'm saying? In one cadence. I wish I could do that, but it's just not meant to be. It's not meant to be. But that is also what makes me unique. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have something that makes you distinct. And I'm not really. And then because my rap style just is. It's just like, it comes from necessity. Necessity. It comes out of necessity of nobody knowing what to rap on top of my beats. Me making beats for people, and then they not knowing what to do. And then me just, basically wasting my time. So instead of trying to talk them to death about it, hell, I just rap on it myself. That's how this shit really came about, of me being a rapper or artist, period. I would rather just be a fucking producer. In all actuality, at the end of the day, I am a producer. I'm a musician. If you want to define me, you can define me as a musician or a producer. But I am a studio nigga. Shawty Red once said, "Are you a computer nigga?" Yes. Yes, man. I'm that studio motherfucker. I am that studio motherfucker. I promise. I could live in that motherfucker. I would never have to leave, because the work is never done. It's like each song is a part of a long stretch of a piece of art, of a big piece of art. It's a big ass piece of art that each artist is contributing to creating. And each song is helping contribute to that piece of art. So when I'm in the studio, I'm like, man, I feel like I need to do this and do that. I have all of these things that's driving me to do certain things in the studio, which makes me a computer nigga. I'm gonna be that nigga that's tracking in each instrument so we could mix this motherfucker. We gotta have this shit sounding right. I'm gonna track in all the vocals. I'm gonna make sure none of this shit is peaking. I done been through all of this. I ain't been through a lot of nothing. Let me tone that down. I have had some training, but I am still seeking more training in recording vocals and everything, recording everything. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm not even using a board. I'm tracking that shit in straight through the fucking interface from the instrument. From the keyboard through the interface to the motherfucking program. You dig? It's not giving me the kind of sound. It's not giving me that Dr. Dre sound. It's not giving me that KLC sound. It's not giving me that. But I understand where I'm at. But I understand shit. I can do the best that I can do with this until I get to where I'm trying to get to, and get to a studio to where I can do sufficient tracking out on boards and shit like that, SSLs and shit like that, man. But right now I'm just making do with what I got. I ain't making no excuses. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of hang-ups, shit that's holding me, I ain't gonna say holding me back, but life obligations. I have a lot of life obligations, but I'm still not making no excuses. I'm not looking for no excuses. If I ain't where I want to be, it's because of me. I look in the mirror and blame myself. I get mad at me. I never get mad at the world, but I get mad at me. If I get mad at anybody, because I'm in control of this here. Nobody is in control of this here. I'm in control of this, because this me. But yeah, this music I'm making is slow, home-cooked meals. It got substance. It's going to put some meat on your bones. It's going to fill you up. And it's something that you're going to remember. It's going to stick with you. This is the soundtrack to your life. My music. Because this other shit, man, you don't want to hear that. And you don't want that shit repeating and playing off in your head. You want some positive shit. Some shit that's going to help you grow, some food for thought. And some shit that you can play that just to have a fucking good time. And enjoy yourself. It's about all of that. It's about thinking. It's about not thinking. It's about partying. It's about not partying. It's about being serious. You know what I'm saying? It's about taking care of business at all costs. Making sure you taking care of yourself and taking care of what needs to be taken care of, not neglecting responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Being a man or a woman. But recognizing each aspect of our life. I'm not happy all the time. I'm not mad all the time. I fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like I need to make them sexual records. In the past, I did real vocal sexual records. But I don't feel like I need to. It's other people that can do it better than me. I feel like I need to get more in depth and detail on other topics. I feel like I'd be more beneficial and helpful on other topics, because we have an abundance of that kind of music. You know, we have an abundance of gangsters. I'm not that, you know, so why would I portray that? I'm gonna be me, you know. I'm just a motherfucker that go through something and find out about it when I go through it, and then I like to share the experience with everybody. Since I can't talk to everybody, and you know, the people that I know, we ain't in contact every day, this is a way that everybody could get the information of the experiences that I've been through and the shit that I have researched and learned that they could appreciate. You don't have to take it all with you, you know what I'm saying? But if it's something that can help you, why not take it with you? Life is about information. I'm just passing information. This is good information. I'm not passing bad information. Boy, you can get a brick of fentanyl and get on. I'm not passing no bad information. I'm passing good information. It's a lot of negative shit. And I feel like, hell, somebody need to come and do some compare and contrast, and we need the other side of the story. Because it ain't all good and it ain't all bad. I'm not rich. I'm not filthy rich. I'm struggling. I'm going through things too. You know, I work a motherfucking job, man. I have to get off my ass. I got children. I have responsibilities. I have bills. You know what I'm saying? I got all kind of shit going on, man. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit will reflect in the music, but I know everybody goes through that shit, and that's why I'm making records about this shit, but making it in a cool way, not nothing square and stuck up. I'm a square, but not like that. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I'm an average Joe making music for the average Joe. This is for the average motherfuckers, because I'm the average everybody's average at the end of the day. Once you take away all the glitz and the glamour, some people have more personality than others, but that don't make them better than other people. You know what I'm saying? We all same, but we different at the end of the day. Meaning we all the same, meaning we all go through the same experiences, so nobody's better than nobody, but we all different at the end of the day, because we all meant to do different things and experience things different and view life and have different perspectives on the same kind of situations. We all go through the same thing, but we all got different perspectives on it, and we all need those different perspectives so everybody can learn. That's what it's all about, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I don't want to go back 20 years and look at my legacy and my shit was all a bunch of negative shit. You know, my shit is going to be something that I could at least be appreciative of. I want a motherfucker to tell me some shit like Goody Mob say that people tell them, man, that music helped me get through some hard times. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to hear in all actuality. But it ain't all bad and it ain't all good. It's going to be perspective music. But that's what it do. We'll holler back.